Hello, my name is Professor Johnson, and today I will find the 5-number summary and make a box plot. So, first things first, the 5-number summary really corresponds to the minimum, the first quartile, the median, which I'll label as a big M, quartile 3, and you have a maximum. Okay, so I'll just label them like this instead of writing out the entire words. Now, what you need to do is order the data from least to greatest. It looks like, so you could pause the video and try to write it out in order yourself real quick, but it looks like we have 4, 7, 10, 11. We have 12 showing up twice. We have a 14, we have a 15. We have a couple 16s, an 18, a 19, a 22, and we'll end it on 30. So right away from the 5-number summary, you should be able to tell me the minimum and the maximum is 4 and 30. That should be an automatic take. But the median won't be so easy to see. You could look and kind of approximate where it is in the middle, but right now we don't have an actual spot for the middle. What I'm going to do now is count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 values. And I'll label that up here. N equals 14. Now 14 is an even number. Now when you have an even number and you're trying to find the middle, you're going to run into some issues. Now, to get to the middle, imagine what's half of 14. So let's just split 14 in half. You could imagine, right, 7. Cut right in half. Now I'm going to count by this number 7 from the left, and I'm going to go backwards from the right as well. Now I'm trying to land on the middle value, but it looks like there's an issue going on here. We are landing on a 14 and a 15. When this happens, so this will always happen with an even set, you need to think about where it lands right in between. Now, the way to do that, add the two numbers together and divide in half. That is averaging them, right? Two data numbers averaged together, you add them, divide in half. Add together, that would be 29, and half of 29 is really 14.5. And I always like to make this point. You cannot do this in your calculator in this way. If you look on the left, 14 plus 15 divided in half, order of operations is violated here. It's going to first divide the 15 in half, then add, right? Remember PEMDAS. You'll have issues. You need to put it in parentheses to guarantee that the numerator is handled first, and then you divide everything in the numerator by 2, so you get 14 and a half. So be extra careful. You want to do it just this way. So I'll even hide the other value that you got. The other value wouldn't have made sense. Continuing on, we have the median. Now, in an even case, you have a special thing that happens. I'm going to just draw this dark bar right here. Notice I'm splitting the 14 and 15 right down the middle. You know that the median is landing approximately right there. I am going to look at the lower part, and when I look at the lower part, I'm going to include that 14 with this lower part. So I'm going to look at the lower part to find quartile 1. On that lower part, you find the middle of the lower part. Okay, let's get to the middle. There's 7 numbers. You could think there's 3 here and 3 there. It looks like an 11 would be right in the middle of the lower part, and that is confirmed. 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Yes, you are there. So that was nice because there's an odd number, right? 1 through 7. That's an odd number of data points. You're going to land on a nice value, 11. Same thing up top. the upper portion, I am going to include the 15 with my upper and go all the way up, and let's count. It's going to be very symmetric, just like before. 3 and 3, so 18 would be my quartile 3. And there we go, we got it. So just to recap, got our min and the max right away. The median landed in the middle, but the middle with an even number of data points is going to make you have to average two numbers together, and you get 14.5. And then what's nice is the lower half of the data, there's 7, so an odd number lands right in the middle, and right in the middle in the upper half as well. Very nice and clean. Okay, so let's make our box plot. So the next part, the box plot. And to make the box plot, we only need the summary, because all the in-between data points, that doesn't matter. So let's make our box plot. First things first, make a number line. And let's think, okay, let's think of the lowest is 4, so how about I just start at 0, and then we have to go all the way up to 30. Okay, let's think about how we can go tick marks by. Let's go by 5s. I think if we go by 5s, we can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If we go by 5s, we can see everything quite nicely. Let's now mark everywhere that we had some values. So the minimum was at 4. Quartile 1 was at 11. 14.5 was the median. 18 was quartile 3. And then 30 was all the way at the max. What I'm going to do, the box part of the box plot is really quartile 1 to quartile 3. Okay, so the box starts quartile 1 and then it goes to quartile 3. That is what's really called the box plot. Now in the middle somewhere in the box is going to be a solid bar. That solid bar represents the median. And there we go. But to finish it off, you draw some whiskers off to the side. So sometimes you'll hear these plots called box and whisker plots. And that's because these are little whiskers going off of the box. Okay, thank you for watching my video.